Good morning, everybody. So, today I want to talk about different exercises and different things that you can do when you're feeling stressed, right? So many people are stressed all the time, and it's so hard. And I will say, of everything that gets in the way of people getting better when they come to see me, it's stress that's the biggest determining factor. The amount of stress that they have, whether it's emotional, mental, physical stress, all these things can affect how quickly we get better, and managing that is a very huge thing. And it can be difficult for me to just do that on my own with you, because you're only in here a certain portion of your day, while you spend all the other hours outside of here collecting more stress. So just a few exercises. Now let's back up a bit. We can talk a little bit about stress. There are 3 phases when it comes to the stress response. Okay, we have the recognition phase. That's phase 1. In recognition phase, that's you hearing a startling noise, or that's you preparing yourself to go into work for a stressful meeting. Then we have the mobilization phase. Number 2 is the mobilization phase. And during that phase, that's when the action is happening. Your body is responding. You're either gonna fight, or you're gonna run away, or you're gonna freeze. That's the mobilization phase. And then we have the discharge phase. The discharge is when the danger is over, and you're able to release that energy and relax. Now, most people never get to the discharge phase because there's so much stimulus, and there's so much stress from everywhere, from work, from school, money, politics, the news, all the shit that's going on in the world really does have an effect on our ability to discharge that stress. And when we're stuck in these stress cycles, when we're stuck in that recognition and mobilization phase, we never get to that point where we discharge, and that can really affect our health, our healing, our ability to heal, and our body's ability to adapt when we have new stressors introduced in our life. So here are a few exercises that you can do on your own at home to help kind of relieve that stress. Also get, revisit your body and come back into your body. A lot of times their minds are so way out there that we never become, we're never within our own body. So let's do this, okay? So the first thing we're going to talk about is called 4-7-8 breathing. What you're going to do is you're going to inhale for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to hold that breath for 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then you're going to breathe out for 8 seconds. Okay? You're going to breathe in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 7. And you're going to breathe out for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What you're doing here is you're placing a lot of tension on the parasympathetic portion of your nervous system to help really discharge all that sympathetic, that stress energy that develops. Another exercise you're going to do, you're going to interlace your fingers just like this, and you're going to place it behind your head. And what you're going to do, just very comfortably, you can do this lying down, you can sit down at your desk. You're going to look as far as you can over to the right. Okay, and you are going to hold this position until you feel a yawn, or a second breath, or a sigh. So you're going to hold that position until you feel that yawn. And then when you get that yawn, you're going to go to the left. You're going to look your eyes to the left, holding the head, very relaxed, comfortable, until you feel that sigh, or that second breath, that yawn, if you will. Okay? Next thing we're going to do is called polyvagal stretching. We talked about the vagus nerve in the last video. The vagus nerve is the one that is a controlling nerve that handles the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system. So this is called polyvagal stretching. what you're going to do is you're going to take your hands and with just very light pressure, you're going to stimulate the afferent portions of the vagus nerve within the face and chest. And that's going to help bring that feedback into the brain to help you discharge a lot of energy. So you're going to take your hands on your forehead and you're just going to work your way, start in, and you're going to pull the skin outward with just very light pressure. Okay, you're going to go underneath the eyes at the nose, just like that. And you can couple this with your 4-7-8 breathing, that's also very good. And your cheeks, taking the skin from starting from the middle of the face, pulling outward, just like that, just slight light stretching along the skin of the face. And the last thing you're gonna do, you're gonna take it at the chest, starting center and then working your way out, just pulling that skin outward. And you breathe and you do this until it feels good. And then this takes you into the fourth exercise that you can do at home. This is called, I love the name of it, it's called Befriending Your Heart. So you're gonna take the hands on the chest just from the polyvagal stretching, and you're going to pull the direction of the skin in the area of least resistance. So anywhere it's ease, anywhere it feels comfortable, anywhere you feel safe, and you're gonna find that it can be anything. And this can be something you can do for your kids, this can be something you can do as a partner. Of course, connection is a very huge factor in helping us release and discharge energy. So you take the tension and you just pull in a direction. And for me, right now, it feels like going to the right. And you do your 4-7-8 breathing here. So you breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 7, and breathe out for 8. And you do this until you feel comfortable. Now, some people have an emotional release where they'll cry. Others will have a physiologic change where they feel calm, where they feel within themselves. Others will yawn and just feel. You hold that until you feel this physiologic shift where you just feel nice. I always think it's a good idea as well to add in an affirmation. You know, say something about yourself. Say something that you've read, something that makes you feel good. Say something nice about yourself. Befriend your heart. That's an incredible exercise, and just do it until you feel good. Also, take note of the things that don't feel good when you do that, because that can be something that can be also something that you can work through at a deeper level for your own personal development. And the last thing is called neuro tape. Now this one you may not have the supplies at home, but let me grab. So if you've got some K-tape like this, some K-tape, some fabric tape, just like this, what you're going to do is you're going to, hold on, let me grab the scissors. Okay. You're going to cut the tape about an inch strip, you know, whatever, it doesn't really matter. You're gonna take just a small square like that. Okay, I like to round out the edges so it conforms to my skin a bit better. And this is just a fabric tape. And what you do is you take it and you place it right here in that soft kind of fleshy part of your neck, right behind the ear. The reason why we go here is because that's where the vagus nerve is so superficial to the skin that we can actually contact. And in chiropractic, we actually adjust those areas to help relieve pressure off of the vagus nerve so that your body can sympathetically, parasympathetically have better influence. So, and you just take it there. Now I do this for several different reasons. If I'm having a hard time sleeping, if I've had a stressful day and I can't kind of turn off my brain at the end of the day, I'll place it here. And what you're doing is just allowing some passive stimulation to that vagus nerve so that it's a little bit more awake, so that it can control and help your body adapt and discharge a lot of the stress energy that gets accumulated over the day. So those are just a few things that you can do at home. Of course, getting chiropractic care can help with that as well, because when we are able to take pressure off of these nerves and we can increase the amount of feedback and the amount of nerve stimulation that they get, they can respond better to the stress energy and to the stresses in your life, and they can help you adapt better so you can be healthier, so that you can live a better life and everything else. Okay? I hope to see you guys in the office soon. Give me a call anytime. Thanks.